Welcome to the YouTube channel Message of the Chart. Every day we used to present one video titled Intraday Picks, but today we couldn't find any stock eligible as per the screener designed by us. But whenever stock market is moving in downward direction, healthy correction is happening. And when we don't know how long this correction will continue, there is always some ideas which will help us pick up the correct things. We will try to understand what these items which we can pick up, especially during the downtrend, which will result in very decent and a good profit for those who have patience and ready to hold for long time. But please note, some of you maybe guessed this. I am going to talk about Nifty BES and Bank BES today. Let us go to this NSE India website. This is the home page. If you go to the market data and then equity and SME market, click on that. We will get one heading as exchange traded funds. Let us click on that. Once we click on this, we will get a very long list. You see, very long list of ETFs. All are listed in NSE India, which like any normal share can be bought and sold through any broker. But here one important thing is liquidity. So what we can do is, first of all, we will sort this based on the volume with the highest volume first. So we will select only those ETFs which is having very good volume or the highest volume in the whole list. If you see, the whole list is very lengthy. So we stick to only the first page after sorting it from the largest volume. It will be definitely very good for us to have enough liquidity to trade in these ETF funds. Here the underlying asset is given. Nifty 50, Nifty IT, gold, government securities, Nifty PSU bank, Nifty 50 again, it may be from some other mutual fund. Nifty bank, again Nifty 50, gold, like this it is going on. So if you see, for example, CPSE ETF, it is only one entry will be available. There is no more underlying asset by the CPSE ETF, that is only one. But if you see Nifty, you will get a lot of things. But because already we have decided to go for only with those ETFs which is having sufficient liquidity, we have sorted this volume column from highest volume to lowest. So we will stick to this first page only. The first one is Nifty BES based on Nifty 50. And another bank, Nifty bank, if you see, bank BES is the highest. Or if particularly you are interested in Nifty PSU bank, you can go for this PSU bank BES also. But generally bank Nifty means this one. Only for PSU means this one. But bank Nifty includes more weightage for private banks also. So it is better to go for Nifty bank whenever market good healthy correction is going on. You can go through this list and select the one which is suitable as per your requirement, need and taste. So now we will concentrate on these two things, Nifty BES and this bank BES. We will try to understand what this Nifty BES and the bank BES and how by investing in these during the downtrend will help us in the long term to reap very good rewards. The price, if you see the Nifty BES price is LTP is 180. The current market price divided by 10. But this will be with a premium because of the dividend announced in these Nifty 50 stocks will be reinvested. As a result, the value will be higher than the exact division of 10. Similarly, bank BES, if you see, it is also following the same, divide by 10. So this also will be having higher value because the dividend received from these Nifty bank constituents will be reinvested here. So current days Nifty, bank Nifty divided by 10 will not be exactly the same values. The value of this Nifty BES and the bank BES will be higher because of the reinvestment of the dividend amount. So those who are interested in exploring the other ETFs also can follow keeping in mind that the sufficient volume should be there. Otherwise, the difference between the bid and ask will be too high, which will make it very difficult to get good gain in the long run. So we'll go to the chart now. So this is the Nifty chart. If you see the Nifty chart, because we are talking about the long term, I have taken the monthly chart. This M stands for monthly. So the overall chart, if you see the monthly chart, because we are talking about long term, see downtrend, visible downtrend is these and all. We cannot say a reasonable downtrend. Reasonable downtrend is this one. This is one thing. Similarly, here one downtrend is there. Here one downtrend is there. Here one downtrend is there. And right now one downtrend has started. We don't know whether it will bounce from here itself or it will go further down. We don't know. We cannot predict exactly the market, but whatever the market is doing, we can prepare our portfolio to take the benefit out of the market movement. So, for example, you see this. This is monthly chart. So, from this level, when it started falling down up to this point, then it is rising. At this point, we don't know whether it will be going in the upward direction from here or again it will come down. We don't know. At this point, we don't know. Now the chart is completed, so we know that this is a minor movement in the upward direction, or what the experts used to call as the dead cat bounce. So this seems to be positive, and many retailers will think that hereafter market will go and they will invest heavily in stocks, and again it may come down. But in such situations, partial investment on every dip by certain figure. For example, for every 200 points dip, I will invest. For every 500 point dips, I will invest. This one can decide based on the capital available to you, the patience you are having, and the discipline you are having. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to invest on every dip of 200 points. It is not like that. But the total available capital for this and the every dip you are investing in, you should be able to sustain the investment till the bounce comes. Like we don't know in advance how long it will go down also. So accordingly, we have to decide. Or when the bounce is confirmed, you can put the balance. So you can start investing in small amount at every dip, and when it is bouncing clearly, you can invest the balance. Even at this point, you don't know whether it will go down again. That is the beauty of the market. We have to live with the market behavior. We cannot dictate the market to do what it wants to do. It will do what it wants to do, and we have to align our portfolio and investment decisions based on our experience, knowledge to gain from the market behavior. Okay. The point we have to note here is whenever there is considerable down move, again there is bounce back. Down move, bounce back. Down move, bounce back. Down move. This is the panic selling due to the pandemic during 2020. Down move, again very good bounce. So after every reasonable down move, very good bounce is coming. So this is going to repeat. This is going to repeat forever. So now the down move has started. It is at this point. I don't know whether it will go further down or it will bounce from here itself. I don't know. But now there is some reasonable opportunity for me to start investing partially from at this point, and as long as it goes down, I will continue to invest. I don't mind how long it goes down. I don't bother, because I am sure that I am a long-term investor. A day will come, it will bounce again and it will go above this level. It may take many very good duration and all. For example, if you see this range-bound market continued from about 2009 to almost 2013. So around 4 years, 4+ years, this continued in range. Like that, it may spend time anytime. But the waiting will be worth when you get the benefit in the long term. So this is the Nifty 50 chart we have seen. We will have a look at the Nifty BES chart. So this is the Nifty BES chart, monthly chart again. I have made some markings here. You see this down move have lasted for 14 bars. 14 bars, this is approximate. I have used the line chart, because if we use this candle chart, it will be very difficult to read this because of these whips and other things. It may not be so easy for us to see this. So I have taken, because long term investment, I have taken the line chart. Especially if you go for a lower time frame, this will be very difficult for you to read. This is a daily chart of the same bank BES. It is very difficult for you to read here. But here one opportunity is also there. See, when the single day candle is having a movement from up to this level and up to this level, so this is giving you one intraday low. When you assume this is the intraday low, you can place your order here and pick the stock here, pick the BES here. This is the difference between investing in index based mutual funds and directly in Nifty BES, Bank Nifty BES. Because as per the chart data and as per the past experience, I am sure and I am convinced that a day will come again, this will go up. So intraday basis it is coming down or going up. Definitely I can exploit this if I am using the Nifty BES, and because in the index, because it is a down, you may invest here, but actually because after seeing this low you can invest in index mutual fund, but the day's closing value only will be taken. So the closing value, see here the values are shown. This is the low value, this is the close value. I will keep the cursor here. You can see there 135.51 is the lower value, whereas the close is 169.69. On such days what will happen is, if you are using the Nifty BES, you can invest at 135 also. Exactly 135 getting may not be possible, but 150, 140, 130 you can place order. Two of the orders may get clicked, get executed. So average value will become less. But if we are investing in index mutual funds based on Nifty 50 index mutual fund, it will be on the closing basis value only, that is 169.69. So we will be missing the opportunity to capitalize on the downward movement of the market. So this is the difference between these things. I will switch again to the monthly chart. So if you see 14 bars means 14 months. This may not be exact because just I have used the, as I told you, the line drawing. Exact may not be, or it may be 13 or 15, whatever it is. It is nearly 427 days, 14 months. And again here if you see, that is what I used to tell in my previous videos, the stock will either go for price correction or time correction. Now here this is showing that time correction is going on, because within a small range it is continuing for 40 months. 40 bar, each bar is 1 month, 40 bars means 40 months. 1218 days it is continuing. That is why in the starting I told it is only for those investors who are having the patience to hold for long time to reap the benefit. Here again 13 bars. Here 3 bars, because this is the pandemic, it's a special situation. In 3 months itself it has fallen drastically. Now again, now here it has started. So this may continue for some more time, or it may take anything. It may continue some downfall and then it may consolidate for some duration, then it may go up, or it may fall drastically and then almost a V-shaped recovery like this may happen. We are not we will not be able to predict exactly what will happen to the market, but the way to exploit or use the condition behavior, market behavior to our advantage is invest at every dip of particular points. You can decide for every 300 points drop I will invest 10,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees, whatever it is. Every 500 points I will invest. After how many points downfall you can invest your next installment, you can decide depending on the capital available with you. So this is a sort of SIP, but not on a regular time based SIP. It is a price based SIP. Every time it falls a certain percentage or certain points. If you consider the Nifty 50, you can consider 200 point, 300 point. Here you have to divide it by 10, so 20 rupees or 30 rupees, like that you have to calculate here. So when we are going on accumulating the BES like this, it will result in very good profit when the subsequent up move is coming. We'll have a quick look at the Nifty Bank also, Bank Nifty. So here also you can see, I have not marked here, but you can see down move and then up move, down move and then up move, down move and then up move, down move and then up move. Drastic down due to the pandemic, V-shaped recovery, immediate recovery. The sharper the fall, the sharper the recovery. Time duration is very less. So now it is having a down move. We have to wait and see how long it is going, but we can start accumulating from this point, keeping some here 500 or 1000 like this, like that also you can keep. The advantage of using the BES is that whenever we are having some intraday dips, we will be able to purchase at a lower price. That is the major advantage of this. Similarly, you can consider other ETF funds also by visiting the NSE India website and selecting the one which is having some interest for you and some imagination that this sector will do. For example, if you think that the PSU banks will perform better hereafter, you can go for PSU bank. Private bank, you can go for private bank. But ensure that whenever you are dealing with the ETFs, subsequent our entry and exit should be easier only if good volume and liquidity is there. So check for volume and then go. Hope this video may be of some help to you. Let us continue to come out with more useful and interesting videos in the days to come. Till then, bye.